Well, welcome here to Gilford High School for Game 2 of today's homecoming coverage. Belmont girls versus Gilford girls. Quick numbers here. Belmont's numbers by the season by the number so far is 3 wins and 2 ties, no losses. Gilford has 2, 4, and 0. Gilford's 13th and Belmont is 5th right now in the standings. Same keys of the game from the boys. 2 40-minute halves. And of course the weather has warmed up a little bit here. Once again, Belmont keeper behind us here, or right in front of us here. This is Emma Cochran. And right away it goes into Gilford's end. For those of you who did not join us for the boys coverage, I'm Devin Poslesny here for DP Production Group, covering an exciting soccer game here. Belmont's keeper is going to clear it out. Ow. Okay. Oh, you're good, thank you. Woo. You didn't take my license, did you? Yeah, I'm pleased. Glad you didn't. Sorry about that. Just had somebody get me food. Anyways, yeah, my co-host for the Belmont games, Miss Julie Valengavage. There we go. All right, so all right. Well, here we go once again. Belmont in red, Gilford in white, doing their damage here at Gilford High School. Like I said, oh, license talk, that was just my my friend who went and got me food, Julie. She will be my co-host at Belmont for one of the games. I'm not sure if she's going to do both or just one. In that corner, Gilford girl goes down, and it will be Belmont's turnover. Back in the corner once more. Belmont going to do the whole throw-in. And now Gilford trying to have a breakaway here. Halftime can't come quick enough. That burger looks so good right now. Got to stay inbounds right on the line there. Belmont has it. Continues to march up the field. The ball staying on that end of the field. It's going to get crossed over toward the middle line. Ah, nice little breeze. I like it. And Belmont continues to just keep it on Gilford's side of the field. Ball out of bounds. Belmont going to throw it in down there. See some of the Belmont boys walking in front of across the palm of your screen. Hot and sweaty, but not defeated. Let me tell you that. Unfortunately, they did lose their game to Gilford, but Belmont's a good team. So no panic. No panic, Raider Nation. No panic. Belmont on the defense right now. They got Gilford all over them, trying to pull it through. And it's going to stay inbounds right here. And Belmont's going to knock it out. Gilford with the throw in there. And now it goes down the line. Oh! In racing terms, that's contact between two players. I'm pretty sure that's in any sport. I have Gilford send it out here. Or sorry, Belmont's going to send it in here. Gilford's going to deflect it out. And it will go out of bounds. And we'll have a corner here. And the Gopher keeper grabs it. Gopher keeper will knock it out and send it down long. Gonna go wide open coverage here real quick. Gilford doing something, trying to do something on the top of the 18. Shot, and it will go wide. Belmont's keeper here going to take it and send it out. And it will go up the line. Gilford has it now. Trying to do something. And it goes out of bounds in favor of Gilford. Belmont brings it up along that sideline. And it will go out of bounds in that sea of white over there. Down into that corner. It'll be a kick for the keeper down there. Gilford keeper clears it out. And now once again, Belmont on the defense as Gilford starts to push up. and it will go out of bounds. Gilford trying to do something, trying to turn it around. They're going to chip it over Belmont's player there. And now Belmont trying to do something. We're playing the midfield, mid-area. Sorry, camera just had a little bit of an issue there. I needed to make sure it was running correctly. Sorry about that. I think the heat is finally getting to this thing, which is not good. That's why I have an umbrella over me right now. You see it right there. Keeper dives, and Gilford's defense is going to clean it up. And now Belmont will take it and turn it up. And it goes out of bounds along that line. Are we surprised? I had a little game going on in my head. How many times can you say out of bounds in one game? And let's just say I said it a lot in the boys' game. So let's see if we can say it a lot again here in the girls' game. Ball really just staying on that end of the field for the most part. Belmont trying to do something here. Down into this end of the field. And it will go out and into the fence. Belmont with the throw-in, turns it back around. So far, once again, here's an update. 25 minutes left here in the first half. 0-0 is the score. So far, for the most part, pretty level game. That was my fault. Switching hands with the umbrella, and I hit the tripod. My bad. Out of bounds on that far side by the Gilford bench. Belmont, I believe that's Caitlin Delisle. Peanut. She throws it in. Down on that far side, we'll have a kick coming out from the goalie. Gilford doing a pretty good job trying to turn this back around. But meanwhile, Belmont is holding them at bay. And vice versa. Belmont trying to move it up, Gilford holding him down. One of those types of games. Out in that far corner. Now Belmont back at it. Gilford trying to turn it around. Belmont knocks it down at the 50. Now Belmont going at it. And Gilford will turn it back around. Belmont just hitting it back and forth over there. And here comes Gilford marching up the field. Belmont's keeper on the run, going to take it, turn it, and it will go out of bounds. But she deflected it away from the goal. Roughly halfway through the first half, Gilford brings it up on the inside of the 18. Belmont there to turn it back around. And now Belmont will just send it down long. Belmont takes a shot. Gilford's defender just got in the way. And Gilford's defense really got to stop doing that, getting in the way of the shots. The same could be said about Belmont's defense with Gilford, but in there, Gilford's keeper knocks it down. Shot again. Gilford's defense will not get it back out, and it will go out of bounds and become a goal kick. Belmont turns back around. Another tripod malfunction there. Sorry, guys. Throw in by Gilford. I just want to say, DP Production Group, for those of you who have never seen any of our coverage, and like I'm thinking the Gilford parents and fans that are watching right now and going, wow, yeah, you know, the coverage. Well, we're not professionals at all. We're not Fox Sports. We're not NBC Sports. I'm a high school student. I actually go to Belmont, and I'm just kind of doing this for fun. So I'm not 100%. I do as my best as far as trying to be as professional as possible, but I'm not professional at all. I mean, I am, but we're not 100% professional. So the little slip-ups, like the ball being off screen and me having to move the camera at the last minute, or the camera going for a quick spin around the tripod, those are my fault. And I'm sorry about that. Me too. Will do. Definitely will do.
What happened to the other coach last year? This guy's name is Mark, right?
Yeah, Mark DeWaga.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what happened to the other guy.
All right, buddy.
All right, see you later, Coach. Once again, talking to the Prospect Mountain Girls coach there, Coach Locke. But as I was saying, I just want to make sure everyone knows that we're as professional as we can be, but we have our slip-ups. Just like how in the boys' game we missed the first 8 minutes of the second half because my camera was having a battery issue. It wasn't even turning on. I had to pull the battery out and blow it off, and it was just a headache. So it's little things like that. So I do apologize to the viewers at home, like for the boys game, who wanted to see the first 8 minutes of the second half, but unfortunately, fortunately, I will say nothing really big happened. Really just back and forth play. But, yeah, so I apologize if at all our coverage is a little shaky, but you know what? We're having fun here and enjoying our time here at Gilford. I want to thank Mr. Rick Acalano for allowing me to come here and film. And it's just all fun and games. There's one of the Belmont volleyball players. We'll see them in action at Belmont Homecoming live on DP Production Group's YouTube channel. Coverage starts at 5:55-ish, I think, or 6 o'clock. The game is scheduled to go off at 6:15 according to the NHIAA, but our coverage will probably start a little before the normal scheduled time, which would be 6. So just keep in touch on the YouTube channel. That is in 3 weeks. So, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure everyone knew that. So I do apologize if at all we have camera issues and stuff like that, but I'm doing my best. Shot taken over the net there. Definitely a crazy moment there. Got a couple corners there coming in. We'll have another one. Keep everything in the same shot. Get ready to zoom in on goal. Here comes the corner. In there. Gilford will knock it down and send it up. But Belmont's offense all over them. Oh, and Gilford will chip it up. Ball going to roll out of bounds. And we'll have a throw in here from Belmont. Here comes Gilford. And Belmont will knock it out of bounds. Gilford will have a throw in here. And the ball will roll out of bounds. Belmont's keeper here. Emma Cochran will clear it out here. And Belmont will send it long and out of bounds on that far corner. And we will have a corner kick here. From Gilford. Turn. Belmont's defense knocks it down. We'll send it out. Still inside the 18 for Gilford. They'll take a shot. Oh, and it's off the post and in there. Wow. If you're going to have that one goal that literally just bounces in and taps in, that's it. It literally had no force at all going into that net, but that is a goal from Gilford. Now, I've filmed Belmont before, obviously. And let me just tell you, if this team this year is anything like the previous years, We're in for one heck of a show in a minute. Let me tell you. Because I have a feeling like things are about to get real. We'll have a kick coming in from Gilford. Here it comes. 10:41 left here in the first. Gilford on top, 1-0 over the rival school of Belmont. Gilford will bring it back in down in the midsection, or in the hockey terms, the neutral zone. It's not really a neutral zone just because the lines aren't painted for the neutral zone. 2 halves. Hockey's split up into 3. Into, thirds. Ball out of bounds on that 5-5 corner. And I believe it will be Belmont's ball. Gilford trying to turn it back around. We'll chip it over. But Belmont will send it right back in. That's number 8, Sana Syed. Shot. Oh. Still in that area. It's still in dangerous territory. And I believe they did. I think so. Yeah, we did. There is the score. Wait a minute. Yeah, she's kicking it out. So the... Yep. All right, so there's no score. Thought I had the camera set to the goal. My bad, guys. Shot out of bounds on that side. We'll have a sub come in for Gilford. Ball must have rolled past the goal line after the whistle. Now I'll have a kick coming in for Gilford. The whistle's going to blow there. And the ball is going to get cleared. Out of bounds. And we'll have a couple subs. One for Belmont, one from Gilford. Now we'll have a throw in from Gilford. Out of bounds, and it will be Belmont's throw. Down the line. It will go out of bounds and become a goal kick. Down into this zone. Belmont's going to turn it back around and go running for it. Gilford's going to knock it out of bounds. Now ball back and play down on that end. It goes out of bounds on that end, and it will be Belmont's ball. Whistle's blown, and we're going to have a sub. Belmont subs Belmont. Get that, a Belmont player subs in for a Belmont player. Wow, sometimes I say things and I just don't know where they come from. Anyways. Gilford has control of the ball. Four and a half left. The ball goes out of bounds once more. Gilford's throw in there. Gilford trying to do something. Belmont not wanting them to do anything. And the whistle's blown. And it'll be a goal kick by Belmont. Oh, no. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It'll be a kick going out for Belmont here. Belmont bringing it down through the middle here, trying to do something. Trying to put the steps together. Shot gonna be taken, and it'll go wide. We'll have a substitution here. Belmont's keeper gonna clear it out right to a Gilford player though, who's gonna take it right to a Belmont player, who's now gonna send it up to a Gilford player, and Belmont's keeper grabs it. Out of bounds there. Now the ball goes back to Belmont's keep. Within 2 minutes of halftime here. Not much stoppage time, I wouldn't think. Not much stoppage time. I could be wrong, though. I have been before. Whistle blow, we're going to have a couple subs come in. Alright, I guess that's the end of the half. It's one way to finish a half. Alright, so folks, that's it for the first half of coverage here from Gilford High School. 10-minute half here as it's Gilford 1, Belmont 0. But I have a feeling this game isn't done yet. Don't go anywhere on the other side of this fade. I'm not leaving the camera, don't worry. But on the other side of this fade, we got more soccer coming for you. We will be right back. Actually, just kidding. The second half starts right now. Well, welcome back here to Gilford High School for the first day / event of DP Production Group's sports coverage, or DP Production Group's Triple Crown Homecoming coverage. A part of our sports coverage sector. Alright, well, I turned on the audio mix here, so we should actually get some of the crowd noise as well. So that ought to be interesting. Quick little summer recap. It is 1-0 Gilford on top over Belmont. We got another 40-minute half going here. And then once that is done, we'll be done here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let the fun begin. Refs at the ready. Teams on their respective sides, getting ready to face off and duel for another 40 minutes. There's the whistle, and we're away. Letting the game do the talking real quick. Belmont Gilford here. Showing each other their strengths in the first couple minutes of play. Out of bounds on that far side. And Gilford's going to pick it up there. And he'll go out of bounds. Side-by-side contact. Look at the contact between those two players right there. And they will go out of bounds toward the track. I believe we're going to have a corner here. We will. Corner kick from Belmont going in. That's where it's going to get good, folks. Sent in on the top of the 18. Deflected in toward the goal. Gilford going to turn it around off a Gilford player. Now off the Belmont player. Gilford now trying to do something. Belmont, they all collide, and the whistle's blown. What a moment there. Gilford throws it in on that far side there. And it goes out of bounds down there. Belmont Gilford colliding here on this field right now. And in a little under an hour, we'll have Gilford Belmont football play as a team against their opponents for today's game. I think, as a coworker said last night, for 3 hours, Belmont Gilford. Hold on one second. Top of the 18, Belmont trying to do something. Gilford will knock it out. So, coworker said last night, for 3 hours today, Belmont and Gilford will go at each other. And then as soon as that's done, as soon as we're done here, we go and play together as one team. Logic? None. But you know what? Right there. And right over the goal. We're going to have the keeper here for Gilford clear it out. It'll go out of bounds, and it will be Belmont's throw on that far side. You're looking at it through the goal. Down goes a player. And we're going to have a kick going in for Belmont. Belmont's still trying to get on the board. Actually, in both games now, Belmont's still trying to get on the board. Kick sent over the wall. The keeper grabs it. Go running by here or walking by, and they duck for cover it. It's like, why? You're good. Don't worry about it. Belmont coming up the line here into the corner. Crossed over. Gilford covers. Ball loose. Players down. And the ball's going to get sent right back in, and the keeper grabs it. Belmont pulling it back up. And we got a player down. Time stopped. That was the Belmont player who went down. She got up holding her head. Not sure if she hit her head against somebody's arm or elbow or another head. But she got up, walked away, and about almost to the point where they swap or substitution area, and she took a knee down, and the ref, keeping an eye on her, the ref calls the time, gets her off field, and now her team is now looking at her, and the Gilford yeah. Coach is looking at her over there. Belmont going to send it up. Gilford knocks it down. Here comes a kick coming in from Belmont. Is this going to be that big moment in the game? Here comes the kick. Over the wall, inside, and it's knocked out. I think I jinxed it. Belmont sends it back in. And it'll roll out of bounds. Out of bounds. And folks, we're going to have another corner kick here. Here we go. Gilford turns it around, going to try and clear. Belmont will knock it back down just before the 50. It comes over here to 2 Belmont players with 1 Gilford defender. Belmont's not done yet. Shot going to be taken. Rips it. And out of bounds. We'll have a couple subs here come in. I'll have a kick going out here for Gilford. Sent up the line. Gilford trying to do something. Now here comes Belmont. Crosses. Top of the 18. Trying to get to open room. And Gilford is going to clear. And the keeper is going to grab it after that little chip in. Gilford trying to do something here. Currently leading 1-0. Ball comes out of bounds. We'll have a couple subs come in. And here comes the throw in from Gilford. And the Belmont keeper grabs it down there. Here we go. Just outside the 18. Looking for the cross. Gilford going to clear it out there. Another couple big moments there. Eek. That's all I gotta say is eek. All sent up right here. Belmont sends it in. Top of the 18. Over. Back now. Chipped in. Keeper grabs it there. I thought for a second we actually had something going there. And we did. We had something pulling together. Was not able to get into the goal though. But you know what? 27 minutes left here. We've seen a lot happen in 13 minutes. Had to do the quick math there. We've seen a lot happen in the 13 minutes so far. We got plenty of soccer to go. Shot taken over, and it'll go out of bounds down there. And we'll have a sub or two come in. Here comes a kick coming out by Belmont's keeper. Sorry, just trying to stay hydrated, you know. Kick sent in there. Belmont's keeper grabs it. A hydrated host is a good host. That's just what I've heard. Mainly because a host that is passed out isn't talking at all, and then that's no good host. Gilford trying to turn it back around here as Belmont continues to just look and try and find a way to get by this defense. Here's a chip. It'll run out of bounds. Gilford defense are covering the main offensive players of Belmont. Ball going to get kicked out of bounds. And I believe we're going to have a throw in here. And Gilford will clear it out there. Kick sent across the goal. The keeper is running for it, and it will run out of bounds. We'll have a couple subs come in. We've got a couple subs coming in before that throw taken by Caitlin Delisle of Belmont. .23 minutes left here. Crossed over into open territory. Gilford trying to do something and it'll go out of bounds. Here comes a corner from Belmont. Sent in. Short and the keeper grabs it. And now everyone pushes up. Kick gets sent out. Belmont coming down here. Ooh. Well, Belmont player hit a Gilford player, knocked her down. The Belmont player walks right over, grabs her hand, and helps her up. Sportsmanship right there at its best, let me tell you. There's the kick sent out by the Gilford keep. Oh my gosh. They played that line so close. Belmont throws it in down the line here. Gilford trying to do something. Keeps it in. Sends it up. And Gilford D takes it. They'll have a couple of substitutions here. Now we are within. We are just crossed over into the second half of the second half. 19:48 left here. Belmont with the whale of a kick in. Running, and the ball will go out of bounds. Here comes Belmont along up the side. Oof. Oof. That was tag team action at its best. Goes out of bounds. We'll have a couple subs here for Gilford. And Gilford will throw it back in. Now Belmont with a throw-in down here. Gilford bringing it all the way down here. And now Gilford has it. Gonna do the whole throw-in action. And Belmont Keep will grab it as soon as it gets thrown in. Here comes Belmont now, running down the sideline with the ball. Gilford trying to do something. Belmont will send, and it will go out of bounds. Here comes the kick from the keep, sending it out. Ball sent down, it'll go out of bounds. We'll have a Gilford throw in here. Gilford gonna take it, turn it. Here comes a throw from Belmont. Sends it in. Off the head of Gilford. Belmont cleans the bag up. And it goes out of bounds on the corner. There'll be a white throw in here. With 15 left here in the second half. Gilford brings it down, Belmont knocks it out. There's the throw-in. Gilford has it. Belmont wants it. Belmont now has it, sends it up. Gilford will knock it down, though. Belmont has it now, turns it back around. Belmont knocks it out and wide. Or, sorry, Gilford knocks it out and wide. Belmont will have the throw. Oof. Kick sent goes off of Belmont's player. And here comes a kick coming out for the goalie. Here comes Belmont inside the 18 with the cross. Goes out of bounds and will have a corner. Yes, I think Belmont mid-back player. Caitlin Delisle just said it best. Belmont, we have to finish. Here comes the corner, taken by Lizzie Fleming. Sent in. It's a chip in onto the top of the 18. Belmont's there. He'll send it back to Chloe. Sautek, who will send it up and over the net. Here comes a kick coming out. Ball going to get kicked out of bounds by Gilford, and it will become Belmont's ball. So we have a couple subs here with 11 and a half minutes left to play. Gilford takes it into that far corner here. Belmont will intersect there. Now Gilford will take it back and send it out of bounds. And now Belmont with the throw on that far side. And Gilford will clear it out. Ball goes out of bounds there. Wow, Belmont just literally stepped in and said, "Thank you very much, I'll take that." Belmont dissecting the defense now. Sends it. The ball goes out of bounds off of Gilford, so it will be Belmont's ball. Quick sub there. Belmont there, keep grabs it. And Gilford's keep will send it. Get it to the 50. And the whistle blows, and it's going in for Belmont. Ball goes and goes wide of the net. Here comes a kick. Gilford's keep. Less than 10 minutes of play. Of course, you have the addition of stoppage time. But like I said, stoppage time so far has not seemed to be a factor, just because there doesn't seem to be a lot of stoppage time. Kick sent in by Belmont off of the Gilford player into the Gilford keeper's hand. And the Gilford keeper clears it out.
Hi.
Out of bounds over there off of the Gilford foot. So it'll be Belmont's possession. Oh no, just kidding. Off the Belmont foot, so it'll be Gilford's possession. Belmont will send it down to regroup. Out of bounds, and it'll be Gilford's throw. Here comes Belmont. Gets by one. Looking at another. Oh. Yes. Looking. Sends it off a Gilford player back into her possession. She'll take it to the outside here. And it goes out of bounds. We got a corner coming. Here comes a corner from Belmont. Corner sent in outside to the top of the 18. Gilford cleared it. Now it will be a throw in from Belmont. It is 1-0 still with 6 minutes left to play. A lot can still happen as Belmont throws it in here. Gilford's going to try and knock it down. And they'll clear it out into the fans. Another throw in. Belmont all over it. Shot taken! And it'll go wide of the net. Still in play. Wow. Big moment there. Keeper. We'll have a corner kick here. With 5:15 left of play. Loose, top of the 18, shot, take it back in. Gilford will clear it. Now Belmont resends it, and it will come out of bounds. Here comes Belmont now. Gets by one. Turns it. Sends it to the middle. Shot off the defense. And over the net. Belmont trying to do something here within 4 minutes of play. Goes out of bounds there. Belmont there. Oh, off the defense. Still in play. Belmont there. Gilford sends it out. We got a corner coming. 3 minutes of play. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Just kidding. Here's a throw in. Shot taken. Oof, off the head of one of the Gilford players. And now Gilford takes it and runs. Belmont turns it back around though. Ball sent down and wide and out of bounds on the far side as the clock is stopped at 2 minutes. This is good soccer, folks. I'm so glad you guys are joining us. Belmont gonna clear it out here. Gilford sends it right back in. It goes out of bounds. And I believe it'll be Gilford's ball on that far side. It is. Right now, Gilford's just got to hold them. Belmont's got to pull a rabbit out of the hat here. But I will say, no matter what happens here, Belmont cannot walk away with their head down because they have put in all they can do today. And it'll make them just want it more in 3 weeks when Gilford comes to Belmont. Oh, and by the way, we'll be there for those games as well. And there it is. There's the final whistle. That'll do it here from Gilford High School, folks. Gilford has won both of their homecoming games with the boys and the girls. Folks, I want to thank you for joining us here on this beautiful Saturday afternoon here in September, on September 16th. Great games of soccer, all around great competition. This is part one, by the way, of 3 for our homecoming, Triple Crown homecoming coverage. Next time we'll see each other is in a couple weeks at Laconia High School for field hockey and boys soccer. And then after that, we go home to Belmont High School, where we'll have Belmont versus Gilford Part 2 for the boys and the girls. And then after that, we'll come back and we'll go live on YouTube with the girls volleyball team. All of that is a part of homecoming coverage. Another thing we are trying to work on is a couple more things at Belmont High School, because that is my home turf. So we got a couple ins there. But we will keep you posted on that. Make sure to like DP Production Group on Facebook for all of your sports coverage needs, especially here with the Triple Crown coverage. But until we see each other for when we're in Laconia, Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.